In today's video, I'm going to take a look at the weekly chart of Apple again. The last time that we had a setup, okay, we did hit and hold, and we had a rally of about $17 before it rolled over and died. So what do we have to do next? We have to set up the next potential support decision. So I'm going to start with doing some of the main retracements. So I'm going to run low to high. I'm going to run this low to high. I'm going to run the higher low to the high, and probably also going to run some of these. Like there will be some extensions that will show up there. So let's start with that. This is using the two-pointed tool, which is basically, you know, where you're getting both the retracements and the extensions. The way that you're getting the extensions is that you're adding these levels into the two-pointed tool. So 1272, 1618, and 2618, besides the regular retracements. So let's start over here, low to the high. Okay, so we have a 382, just a little bit below current levels. Then let's try the next key, slightly higher low to the high. Okay, and we are through that at this point. And then we have, let's see, a more recent low to high, so low to high. Oh, there's a 618 retracement there. Now let's also run these because it is going to give us some extensions on the downside. So low to high. Let's try to run this one, low to high. Oh, there's an extension that overlaps there. Another low to high here. Okay, you went through the 1272, but you're still, looks like, above the 1618. And now there's a couple of other extensions. Now these won't be, it won't be any retracements here because we've gone beyond that. So we're going to look at these for some extensions. So how about this low to this high? Oh, look, we have a 1618 extension underneath there. And now let's try this one, low to high. Okay, well, we're through the 1272 extension and the 1618 is below. But look what you have already. We have a cluster right here, right now. Now, that doesn't mean that it's definitely going to hold, but we do know that this is a decision. And if we test and hold this area, we can go down to a lower time frame chart and look for a trigger. But you have to remember, though, it's an uphill battle because, you know, the daily chart is looking pretty ugly. Now, besides the retracements and the extensions of, you know, some of these swings down, we also want to run the symmetry. And there's one real obvious one here. This major high to low, that was $58.77. Currently, this one is $58.85, so just slightly beyond that. So I'm going to show you where that 100% projection is coming in. We're going to use the three-pointed tool. We're going to grab this high to this low. Whoops, I grabbed the wrong low by mistake. This high to this low, and then project it from the high. And you see where that comes in, right on top of the rest of these price relationships. Now, are there any other projections we can run? I mean, we can do things like we can take some of these smaller swings and then maybe project from here. Let me just try that for kicks, high to low. Because again, you're comparing swings in the same direction, but now that comes in lower. How about this high to this low? We know that we broke through that support, but we can also run, for example, this high to this low, projected from here, that comes in way lower. And then this high to this low, projected from here, that also comes in way lower. So, you know, there's another area below that we would look at eventually. But let's look at what the market has given us right here, right now, for the decision. And it comes in at 20013, 20013 to 201.36. And again, I don't know if it's going to hold up or not. We might blow through it, and we might test some of the lower decisions after that. I mean, the next one would be coming in at 197.79 to 180.02. But bottom line, I'm just kind of showing you how. You know, I'll start with a blank chart and look for my levels, and then we wait and we see if we get any triggers against the levels. But also keeping in mind that you know, it's definitely going to be a counter trend trade if you do see a buy trigger. So for those who are not successful with trend trading, don't even bother trying to do a counter trend trade. But it is a decision. There's one thing that you can do is that if you are short Apple, because we have had sell setups also, then you want to ratchet down your stops on any shorts just in case the support holds. Okay, I'll start running new resistance as soon as the market makes it available, and hope this helps. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe.